Hello, hello, hello. Well, I have a desk full of socks right now that need to be matched and tucked together. The Scream. I have a collection of socks with different things on them that sometimes it's art and it makes me happy. Sometimes, Argyle. Sometimes it's the patterns that they have that make me happy. And then there are sometimes when I get it out of the wash and it's inside out, I have to stick my hand inside of this thing and the sock comes to life and talks to me. Find my match. And I like matching socks up. I have, this one is the Starry Night. The moon's on this side, and then that tree is there. So when I'm doing laundry and I'm matching up my socks, sometimes I get really upset if I can't find a match to one of my beautiful socks. Well, this is easy to match here, pink and pink. But when you lose socks, I don't know about you, but this is another one that needs to be pulled inside out. Find my match. Find my match. So it's so fun to just stick your hand in there, make your sock talk. This one's Mona Lisa. But it makes me really sad not to have the matches for my socks, because I take great joy in wearing all these beautiful socks at some point or another. So I'm getting down to the end here, and it looks like I have an oddball. One sock that's left behind. And it's been like that for a while. I've been looking for that other sock for a long time. So I'm just going to say, and this one's the Great Wave, I'm just going to say, forget it. It's a lost cause. And this guy no longer has a match. So I think I'm going to turn this into a sock puppet. Fit it on my hand. Put my thumb where the heel is. Put my fingers where the toe goes. And make him talk. Make him sing. I don't know if this is a him or a her. It is a sock puppet. But what do we do to decorate it? When we're at home, we don't have a lot of things. So let me just flatten them out. This is the top. This is where the hair would go. That's where the mouth is. I found some cool things in my recyclables. Some netting from the fruit. There were lemons in this. And this was netting from onions. And I grabbed some pieces of cardboard from the popcorn box, because I liked that it had white and green. And then this is from Hamburger Helper, from a box that had red on it. I'm going to use this for the mouth. And the mouth went right about here. That's where the mouth was. So I'm going to fold this in half. So that when I stick my hand in there and start moving it around, it will move and bend. And then I'm going to put a lot of glue on the back. Now normally I just say use tiny bits, but since we're gluing this to some fabric, we want to use a lot of glue so that it sticks well. Yep. And I'm going to stick that there and push it to the side. That's where the mouth will be. Now for the eyes. I want to give this character 2 big eyes. So I'm trying to use the white parts of this. So I'll cut out a circle. And if you're not good at just cutting a circle around and around, you might draw it first. But I'm going to trust myself that I can cut out a circle and cut around, around, and around. Those aren't perfect, but that's good. After all, it's just a sock puppet. I think I'll use this marker to add details, like the eyeball. In fact, I'm going to put the eyelashes here because I probably wouldn't be able to do eyelashes on a black sock and have it show. So there are the eyes. So flip the sock over. That's where the mouth is, and the eyes would be right about here on the top. So here I go again. Squeeze a nice amount of glue, stick it there on top, and more glue to stick on top. Now it's going to take a while for this to really dry, for the glue to set and seep into the material, but so far everything is sticking to the fabric. Now the one thing about this sock, I'm going to put my hand in here very carefully, is that I want, whoa, I can already talk with my sock. Yes. Let's see. I might want to put more glue on that and put my hand further down. Okay, yes. I think I need more glue on that mouth. It's not quite ready. I don't want it to come off. But I wanted to measure and see where I would put the hair. I'm going to put the hair right about here. And this is a kind of thing where you kind of figure it out as you go. So if I put the hair here and attach it there, it would hang down like so. Almost like floppy ears on a dog or ponytails on a girl. So I think I'm going to make a knot in the middle. Good. Good. I'm not going to glue this on. I decided that it's probably best not to put glue on here, but I'm going to cut a little hole right about here, the end of the scissors, just a little snip. That's a tiny hole. It's very small. And then I'll make another tiny slit on this side. It's hard to cut this sock. It's a little thick. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's in there. So I've cut that. And the perfect thing about this onion bag is that it's held together at the end with this piece of metal. So I'll be able to figure out how to stick it through this hole and bring it through the other one. And then when I pull it, I'm going to leave that knot underneath. Yes. And let the hair hang down. I'm very satisfied with this sock. I feel like I need a little bit more glue on this mouth to make it stick well. So I'm going to go back, add some more glue, some more over on this way. Wow. So my sock has eyes and a mouth. That's the main thing it needs. That's the main thing your sock puppet needs. The hair was just an added bonus, if you can find things to make hair. I see a piece that's hanging off of this hair. I'm going to cut it. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my hand. Slide my hand in there. My hands are kind of big. And I'm going to tuck the mouth back in. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Tuck the mouth in. And now I'm ready to talk. I've got to find a name for this puppet. And I've got to practice talking and singing with this puppet. I think it'll be awesome when it's done, when it's dry. This puppet might have to come back and visit us another day. I think he agrees. Come back and visit us another day when we're making more crafts. Just remember, creativity isn't canceled. Art makes you smart, and come back and create cool stuff with me. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.